Hello everybody, welcome to episode 23 of Earthink 3 modded Minecraft SMP. Last time we built this monstrosity of a reactor and my power, it's holding strong. I haven't had any problems. I believe this has been on for 2 days now, which, let me check how much uranium do I have. I still have 42,000 uranium. Today, we have actually quite a big project, and that is completing the ore facility entirely. So that does mean completely ripping apart all of this, and we're gonna have one of these setups for every single ore that we're bringing in. But I also kinda don't want it to just quadruple. I want it to quintuple. So to do that, we are going to need this thing, the chemical dissolution chamber with sulfuric acid. Which this we could do through sulfur trioxide and sulfur dioxide, which just needs sulfur. Which, do I have a bunch of sulfur? It looks like I do have a bunch of sulfur, but I don't know if it's able to keep up. That's the one thing I'm just super worried about. So is there actually a way I could automate sulfur? Because that is something I would like to do. Okay, so there's gunpowder. Yeah, I think we just go the gunpowder route here. So for this, oh my gosh, we could set up a mob farm, or I guess we could do another way. Let me think about this for a sec. Yeah, I think we are just gonna do a mob farm. So what I'm gonna do is get that mob duplicator. Yes, this thing. Oh, we need another wart. Am I out of another wart? Uh-oh, that reminds me, I actually got rid of my nether portal. So the plan basically is we're gonna mob duplicate creepers, get a whole bunch of gunpowder that way, turn it all into sulfur. That way we can make the sulfuric acid. That way we can kind of quadruple or quintuple our ore is the plan. So I'm gonna go to the nether. What do I need from the nether again? I forgot. Oh yeah, nether wart. I'm gonna grab some nether wart real quick so I can make that mob duplicator and I'll be back. All right, I should be able to make that mob duplicator now. And then I'm also going to need a mob imprisonment tool, which I don't have the gas tier for. Okay. Well, while that's crafting, I'm going to go back to the nether and I'm going to hopefully find a gas. Look what I found. Hey, buddy. All right, mob imprisonment tool. Now all I really need is that mob, this doohickey. I'm going to need a mob crusher as well. Can I make that? No, I need to teach you how to make an iron sword. Okay, mob crusher, please make. Ooh, another thing I did want to check on is I have a lot of blaze rods, and this is concerning because I'm pretty sure I've gone over the value in my my storage drawers in the storage facility. But oh, check that out! So we are getting a lot of wither skeleton skulls from our nether mob farm. That's awesome. Are we getting any magma cream too? It would seem we are. We're also getting gold. Are we getting rotten flesh? We are getting rotten flesh. Okay, good. That means that's working perfectly. All right, mob crusher, I'm gonna want some add-ons too. All right, so now that I have everything, what you do for this mob duplicator is you need to grab a creeper, but it's currently daytime. Can I sleep through the night? Hey, or the day, I mean? Yes, okay, I could sleep through the day. And then now I need to come back up here, and it's now sunset. So when a creeper spawns, I'm gonna grab it with this mob imprisonment tool. I'm gonna grab a creeper, and we can then put that in this mob duplicator. So right here, and it needs essence to spawn those mobs. But if y'all remember, we did in fact hook up essence to our, so you know what I'm gonna do while I wait for it to actually be night is I'm going to make a fluid grid, this thing. So fluid grid, and this way I should actually be able to see what fluids I have in my external storage and what they're at. Fluid grid, we can just set this right here for now. So boom, I can see we still have liquid meat going for our farm. I still have pink slime, I have essence and latex right here. So these are all external storage as well. Which actually, that reminds me, I might want to turn on our blaze farm over here. Just so I can stock up on liquid meat. All right, it's time to grab a creeper. I will grab you. Ooh, I actually kind of want to grab a witch too. That sounds like it could be very useful. Though, do I want to use my last gas? We'll wait. All right, awesome. So now what I'm going to do is head back over to the pink slime building. I'm not sure why I went back to the base. So in here, remember I told you I was going to keep this room. We're going to put, just right over here, the mob duplicator. I'm going to put add-on in you, add-on in you. Build this up and you should just only spawn. Why can I not see your working area? I don't know. But it should just only spawn in here. I'm going to grab, where's my, here it is. I want to connect this up to power, which this is going to be a little tricky. So you should be connected to power. Now can I kind of show the working area? No, you're not gonna work. Okay, whatever. What else I want to do is I actually want to make an entangled block. I'm out of ender pearls. Hold on. To the end, we really gotta automate ender pearls. I'm sick and tired of doing this. Okay, a few ender pearls later, I entangled block. This thing's really neat. Basically what this does is it allows me to access more sides of a block than it actually there is. Let me demonstrate, because it's a little confusing without being able to see it. So I think I'm just gonna put it back here, probably because my refined storage system is set up back here. I could have this entangled block here. I want to link this up to here. So now I can access this block or this mob duplicator from over here. So if I wanted to, I could actually flux point the power through here instead of through the actual block. So I could have items coming out here and also out here, basically. It just makes things nicer. So the reason I want to do that is so I could exporter liquid essence without having to kind of block the mobs from spawning and whatnot. I'm also going to put this mob crusher here. Okay, so exporter, you're going to go right here, and this is going to be on fluids, and it's called essence, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yes, essence. So now this should actually be getting essence. Yes, so it's getting essence from the exporter from over here. And I'm also going to put speed upgrades in that. Super cool. So basically, I'm accessing this block from this block. So now mob crusher, I should be able to put all the upgrades in here. And are you going to show the working area? Why does this one not want to show the working area? I don't know. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to wait to put the creeper in here because I'm a little scared. I want to importer. I want to importer from right here. Cable, please. And that should be it. Push on the bottom. So now this should be all set up hypothetically, but what I might not do the mob crusher here in a minute, but can I put this in here? Oh yeah, that's working. Oh, check that out. That is probably making a stupid amount of gunpowder if I had to guess, but I also, if I had to guess, this is not taking it all out, right? Yeah, it's not taking that fast enough. So, okay, now you should be good. Oh yeah, and you should be making a ton of gunpowder. I probably need a stack upgrade, actually. Stack upgrade for here, for sure. And some speed upgrades. All right, so this should be all we super duper need. Everything should be set up now. All the gunpowder should be just flowing right into. Look at that. That's a lot of gunpowder coming in. Okay, I like that. That's what I want to see. So boom, we have gunpowder automated. Next is totally going to be ender pearls, by the way. It really shouldn't take long at all to set another one of those up. So now what I need to do is I need to make sure I have drawers for everything. Look at the gunpowder go up. That's really good. We that's what we like to see, and I should have an upgrade in here as well. Yes. So next up on the list is automating the sulfuric acid, which we're going to do item to gas, which actually it might be faster to do it this way. Yeah, okay, we're gonna do the complicated way, I think. Oh boy, this is gonna take a minute, but you know what? I'm up for the ride. You know, in hindsight, I probably should have made this production building quite a bit bigger. Okay, so first up, we are going to need sulfur to... Wait, did I just automate that all for nothing? I didn't, right? So I need the chemical oxidizer to no, first I need to actually make the sulfur. So the sulfur is going to be chemical injection chamber with hydrogen chloride, and hydrogen chloride I should already be making. Yes, I am already making that. So, chemical injection chamber. Do I know how to make that already? No. Hold on, we're gonna have to teach our system how to make a few things. So chemical injection chamber, teach you. Purification chamber, teach you. And then also teach it how to make this one. This one. We can go up to probably ultimate. I don't see why not, right? I need to make some more crafters too. I'm just gonna make like 10 more. I wonder, can I afford to make a stack of crafters? No, I'm missing glowstone and string, but that's it. Which I should have a bunch of string just over here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, a whole bunch of string. Which we also need to automate here pretty soon, actually. All right, 10 crafters later. Let me set these up real quick. All right, awesome. Chemical injection chamber, you know how to make now. I'm also going to teach the chemical dissolution chamber. Also going to teach the chemical oxidizer. What is that? Dynamic tank. Huh. Okay, I should be able to know how to... I should know how to make everything now. So chemical injection chamber, going to make the ultimate... injecting factory. All right, that should be done now. So chemical, what's it called? Or injecting factory. Let's go ahead and let's set that in our production building. So I guess this whole setup can stay by over here because we're using this chlorine, right? So no, this is just gonna get the sulfur. But I actually need to turn it into sulfur, don't I? Yes, with hydrogen chloride, which I guess it should be somewhere around here, but I don't see it. Which we actually can make with the salt, so I'll put it probably over here. Hydrogen chloride, we can item to gas. So, yeah, why don't I do that? Why don't I do that? Because we do need to use the salt for something. So boom, now you're getting hydrogen chloride in here. You should be able to take gas, speed, and energy. Let's go and get all of those. My system does not know how to make gas upgrades. Why? So now I should be able to make... I'm gonna try doing 8 speed upgrades. I don't know, because we're probably gonna need that many to actually like produce as much of this sulfur for ore processing. So we'll see how that goes. I don't even know if we're gonna have enough power for this even after our big reactor. So like I said, we'll have to see. You're about to be put in the work, reactor. I know you've been kind of slacking here because I haven't needed you too much, but we're about to need him, let me tell you. Okay, so now you have all the stuff in you. You just need power, which I should be able to just hook up through here, which remind me I need to upgrade these power cables to not just advanced universal cables. So how much is this gonna use? If I were to put a bunch of gunpowder in here, 14,000 RF a tick, huh? Okay, we're probably gonna take some speed upgrades out of you. See, this salt can't keep up. That's what annoys me about the item to gas, is that it's not fast, and I don't know how to make it fast. So what we're gonna do instead, like this can't take any, yeah. All right, well, we're probably gonna do this way of making it, so chlorine and hydrogen, which I have chlorine here. So chemical infuser, and you learn how to make it. Should be able to make that easy peasy. All right, chemical infuser. I'm probably also, once again, gonna need some upgrades for this. We can set this, yeah, on second thought, I don't want this here anymore. Yeah, I don't want this here anymore, because we're not gonna do the item to gas. Let's use all that salt, by the way, that's ridiculous. All right, so now you have chlorine. What else do I need? Hydrogen, huh? And hydrogen, how does one get that? That's just electrolytic separator with water. Why don't I know how to make any of these things? My system is lacking. Okay, electrolytic separator, I now have you. And then this, it just needs water, so I can have it just here with, I need mechanical pipes. Have you running here. So you should be making hydrogen and oxygen. Then do I have those upgrades? I'm gonna need a whole lot more, so go ahead and add, yeah, I'm just gonna make a stack of each. Because you're gonna need upgrades, and you're gonna need upgrades, so... Alright, now I just need power. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a long episode. Alright, so this should be getting power, you should be getting power. I'm going to use speed. That's probably using a dumb amount of RF right now, because they don't have any energy upgrades in there. Energy, okay, cool. I just need the hydrogen, yes? Yes, okay, so this can be dumping excess. Hydrogen, I'm gonna need some pressurized tubes, but that is output 1 on the right, please. Output on the left, or right. And then pressurized tubes. Hey, I don't want you to go in there. So now this, if I have gases, input 2, boom. So now you're gonna be making a hydrogen chloride, which I then want more upgrades for. So energy upgrade, speed upgrade. That's using how much RF? 200,000? Did I just see that right? Okay, maybe we don't use that much, please. Yeah. That is a stupid amount of RF. But now we have a whole bunch of hydrogen chloride, which we can then use. What do I need this hydrogen chloride for? Am I stupid? Oh, yes, I am stupid. This was for the ultimate injecting factory, which I will just put right here. So this gases output, and then you gases should be on input. So if I put more gunpowder in here, you should be importing. And then question, if I fill you up with all, that's just 7, is that keeping up at all? Is that keeping up? I think it's, I can't tell if that's keeping up. Let's test it with more gunpowder. 8 stacks, go. Oh, you're running out of power. Can this keep up? I'm gonna say no, so maybe another speed upgrade in you. Will you now keep up? Now he's keeping up. Okay, but he's using 16th, you know, we can handle it. This is using 8,000 RF a tick, we can also handle it. 5,000, this is fine. So now it's making a whole bunch of sulfur. And the sulfur, now we're gonna turn into sulfur trioxide, which we need sulfur dioxide for, which is the chemical oxidizer. Did I make one yet? Oxidize, so chemical oxidizer. Go and craft me one of those. Okay, so this, I'll probably just set, I guess I can put it in front here. Yeah, don't see an issue with that. So you here, You're gonna need power as well, so we're gonna connect you up. You take gas and oh, you don't take gas upgrades. Oh yeah, that makes sense actually. So this is just going to be sulfur. So I want my logistical transporter here, and then can I directly just pull? So you items output on the front. Oh, this is not keeping up anymore. It's out. Oh, it's out of chlorine, huh? So this needs to be upgraded just a little bit. Am I running low on? That's just chlorine. Now will you keep up? Can't tell if this is gonna keep up or not. I don't know. Why is this not working though? Okay, boom. Now you're making sulfur dioxide, and this is using only 800 RF a tick, so I'm actually really happy about that. You know, I actually might make multiple chemical oxidizers since it really doesn't use that much RF. Maybe like 4 more, just so we can do this a lot faster. Okay, so chemical oxidizer, except I don't want it facing that way. This is gonna be nuts when it's done, but boom, all these are now making this stuff, sulfur dioxide. I'm gonna want to put upgrades in all of these as well. Boom, these are all making sulfur dioxide. Perfect. And then we need to turn that sulfur dioxide into sulfur trioxide, which is going to be in a chemical infuser with oxygen, which we should be making just right over here. So I'm also gonna have this on idle. Or actually, maybe I want them both on dumping excess. So chemical infuser, I guess I'll put it right over here. I like that idea. Oxygen, I'll put 2 on the left, pressurized tube this. You can be gases input here, so you have oxygen. Now I need to output all of these into here. Input into here. Oh no, input 2 into here. Yes. And then all these, I believe it's there. No, I don't know where the front is on these things. So boom, this is getting sulfur trioxide. Now I just have to power this. I need some more cables. This is nuts. I mean, seriously, this is kind of crazy. Ooh, I'm also running out of sulfur. I need to export gunpowder into just here. Okay, but you should be making that sweet sulfur trioxide. I should have my cable. Connect this up to power. Boom. I need more upgrades, please and thank you. And you're using still a stupid amount. Yeah, okay. Hey, let's not use that much RF, please. Boom, but now I do have the sweet sulfur trioxide, the elixir of life. Y'all know what it is. So now, this with water vapor, which we need a rotary condensator with just water. Can I actually make this? Oh, I already have one. Oh, sweet. I actually know what this is from. So this, I could just put right, probably, I'll put it over, here sounds fine. With some mechanical piperoos. Fluids, input please. Now you're making water vapor. I'm gonna want some more upgrades. I think I'm out. Boom, boom. You're using a stupid amount of RF. I'm good on that. Reduce some of that. Cool. Now we have water vapor. And what did I do with the sulfur trioxide and the chemical infuser? So we go and make another chemical infuser. It's coming to fruition. Oh my gosh, look at all this, by the way. Look at this line of straight automation. It's beautiful. Okay, chemical infuser. This I can put probably, shoot, I don't super have a good spot for this. So here, but you're full of stuff I don't want. Hey, can you disconnect please? Okay, so chemical infuser here. I want to first hook up to power, and then I want this water vapor gases to come out the front, and then this stuff, the sulfur trioxide, can come out here. I like that idea. Pressurized tube. Oh, but I don't want you to go into here. No, I want gases input here, and then oops, how did I do this? Gases input on the left and input on the back, but I want this to be input 2. So do this. Oh, cool. And now you're making that sulfuric acid. Oh my gosh, finally. And I should, by this time, have those exporters done, and I'm also gonna need the upgrades. So energy upgrades, using 8 RF a tick, now you're using 16,000. Can I take one of you out? Now using, yeah, I feel like that's probably not fast enough, actually. Let's go and put more in here. Boom. So now we're finally making the sulfuric acid. I don't think we have enough power for even this. Like, how much actually is this using of our power right now? Just barely running. Like I mean, hey, this isn't on all the time. It's using quite a lot of RF, but this still isn't, you know, we're not using more than this is making, which is the goal. Okay, so I want to, actually, you know what I do want to do is I want to have a tank of this just laying around. So like a gas tank. All right, awesome. Ultimate chemical tank. And then I want to head back over here. You are going to gases output on the top right into here. Check that out. And then I want to export. Exporter. Oh, did I never make one? Exporter on top of here with the stack and speed upgrades. Where's my system at? Oh, it's up here. Okay, this basement is so janky, but it's fine. So boom, you should be, hypothetically, oh, I just need to put gunpowder in there. How much gunpowder do I have at the moment? I already have 3,500 gunpowder. That's nuts. Awesome. So you should, hopefully you're producing, yes, he's producing more than enough hydrogen chloride. How much power is it using? Not that much, not too much. And this is going to backlog, so that's not even going to be using all that power. You should be getting more stuff with sulfuric acid. You're making a decent amount. That is what we want. That is what we want to see. All right, well, we seem to be making a whole bunch of sulfuric acid. So this is what we use in the chemical dissolution. So we can actually start setting up a bunch of other stuff now. The only thing I'm super worried about is transporting all this stuff. Hopefully that's not too big of an issue. So I can go ahead and undo or unbookmark all of this stuff. Here we go. So I am going to bookmark all we need. So we're going to need chemical washers. And then we're going to need chemical crystallizers. That goes into the injection chamber, which goes into purification, which goes in the crusher, which goes in the enrichment, which goes in the energized smelter. So let's go ahead and teach our system all this stuff. It should know how to do the dissolution chamber already. We're going to need to teach it the chemical washer. We're going to need to teach it the chemical crystallizer. You should know all of this stuff already. For now, I kind of want one of these just for iron, gold, and then probably one more. I'm not super sure which other ore. I might just have one more for all of our ores, but for the iron and gold, and then maybe like copper. I don't really need that for copper, actually. Iron and gold are the like two most things that we do need, which is what I might do is just have two of these setups and the rest go into one. I kind of like that idea, actually. Yeah, let's just do two of these setups to make our lives a little easier. We might have one more for uranium since we are using a whole bunch of that, but we'll see. So chemical dissolution chamber. We want two of you. We want two chemical washers. Did I teach that? I did two chemical washers. Oh, it doesn't know how to do basic fluid tanks. Two of you. It needs two more of the chemical crystallizers. Then some injection chambers. Some purification chambers. This is a lot of crafting. Two crushers. And then... oh, I need lava for that. I really, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to external storage some of that lava that we have. So back here, can I kind of just do this? That would be kind of cool. Then somewhere in this mess, there should be a cable. Yeah. All right, awesome. So now I should be able to see lava in here. Can I? Yeah, I can go ahead and grab as many buckets as I need. If I have buckets, that is. Okay, crusher. Give me two of those. Two enrichment chambers, and then two energized smelters. It's happening. It's happening. I can't believe that it's actually happening. It's happening. Okay, so let me run through these. Okay, we're actually gonna set this up in the ore building, I think. Okay, how do I want to do this? So chemical crystallizer, chemical washer. No, the dissolution chambers first. Dissolution chamber, washer, crystallizer. Yes, and then it's the same over here. You. Maybe I want these a little further apart. Yeah, I do. One here, one here, one here. We want all these connected to power. Bam, bam, bam. All the stuff. And then I'll just connect it through down here probably. Do I have any of these things connected to power? Holy moly. All right, those are now connected to power. So all these should be connected. Yes. Okay. Here we go. So the dissolution chamber is the one that gets the sulfuric acid. So I guess this is a job for a quantum entangloper, which actually should teach my system. You teach. Give me like 3 of these. Okay, so I should have those quantum entangloporters. Yes. Though I want more. All of them, please. Actually, go ahead and make me 3 more. I just realized we're gonna need more. So I want to grab you, this sulfuric acid. Go ahead and put it in this quantum entangloper, but private set the frequency to sulfuric acid set, and then you eject on, so you should be getting sulfuric acid. Yes, awesome. At a pretty good pace too, actually. Hopefully this keeps up. It would seem our backlog is hydrogen chloride, so maybe I should get another speed upgrade or two. Chlorine seems to be our backlog. Oh, we're out of brine. Oh, we're not making brine fast enough. That's our issue. I should be able to fix this brine issue by kind of just get rid of this and then and separate these. Now you should be making more brine, getting more water. It's transporting a lot faster now. Are you getting enough brine? Kinda, not super really. This is slowly filling up brine. This is making, okay, so now chlorine is no longer the backlog, it looks like. No, it is. Well, I guess I can put another speed upgrade in here. I did make a whole bunch. Now, are you still backlogged? Yes. Oh, this is now producing more than we super need. So that's good. Okay, this is good now. Is everything working over here? You just need the sulfur trioxide, which needs the sulfur dioxide. It seems that this is our backlog. For some reason, these aren't getting any sulfur, which is a little confusing to me. Will this fix the issue? Or is it still just gonna go to only like 3 of them? Now you worky? Yes, now you worky. Now you should be getting more sulfur dioxide. So you're making more of this sulfuric acid. Cool. I think we have enough for now, though. So let's go and let's head back over to here. I want to quantum entanglope. I think I want the quantum entangloper here, and then this private on sulfuric acid. Side config, we'll just output on all of these, I think, because we don't need this to import anywhere, right? So pressurized tube here. If I set this here, should be getting sulfuric acid. Yes. Now you should be getting sulfuric acid. I feel like he should be getting sulfuric acid. Why is he not? Oh, I see why he's not getting sulfuric acid. Okay, we can just have it like this then. So now you should, yeah, because it was trying to export out of one side instead of it going to the other. I don't know why it works like that, but it does. So boom, you're getting sulfuric acid. You're getting sulfuric acid. This needs water, so I'm going to grab exporter, 2 of them. Actually, we can just do 1 exporter. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to do, and I'm also going to want a tank. Preferably a super good tank. Let me go ahead and teach my system how to make ultimate tanks. Now what I'm going to do is utilize this external storage with the water, so I don't actually have to make another sink, because I don't have clay automated yet. Crazy how I don't have food or clay automated yet, and look at me flying with this super fancy armor and super cool power building. Anyways, back to over here. Do I have that tank now? Tank, maybe? Yes. Do I have that exporter? As a matter of fact, I do. Check that out. Okay, so I want this here. This shouldn't do anything. Exporter this. Mechanical pipe. Yeah, I'm gonna have to connect these up, aren't I? But I'd rather do it underground. So you know what? This is why I have a basement. Yes, I need to use it. Go under here. Exporter from here, please. You are gonna be on fluids, on water. Then I want stack and speed upgrades. Go ahead and connect this up to over here. So this should be getting water at a pretty slow pace until I get the stack and speed upgrades, stack and speed, and this should fill up quite fast now. Yeah. Oh yeah. So now I just need to do this. Yes, and you should have water. Yes. Okay. This is good. So you eject or do one on, you eject on, you also eject on. So this way we're gonna put the ore in here, then the slurry automatically gets ejected into here, then the clean goes into here automatically. And the chemical crystallizer, this doesn't need anything super. No. Okay. So now, hypothetically, do I have any raw ore? I have some blocks of raw iron. So I could test this right now. So if I put in here, how much power does it use? Not actually that much. You're going to turn into the dirty iron slurry, and that's going to turn into the clean iron slurry, which then, I'm not sure how much it needs to make. Yes, okay, so it needs 200. So we're going to need a bunch of speed and energy upgrades again. So energy first. Energy. Speed. How much power are these going to use? That's what I want to know. This is using 1.6 thousand. That's doable. But if I were to grab more of that raw iron, how much power is this going to use? Why you know worky? Oh, you need 3? That kind of stinks. That also doesn't use that much power. This uses a stupid amount of power. So I get the feeling we don't actually need that many speed upgrades. Probably like 4 is fine. Yeah. Then you're gonna make the iron crystals, and this is gonna go through the rest of the process. Awesome. Cool. How cool is that? So let's go ahead. Let's grab what was next, the injecting factory. You are gonna go here. Split on, please. And then this is going to need, what does the injecting factory need? Hydrogen chloride. So now I want to go ahead and make another chemical tank, yes, of this, and then I'm gonna want to quantum entanglope some hydrogen chloride from you. Are you making it? Where's the hydrogen chloride being made? I don't actually super know. Oh, here. Okay, this is where do I have this exporting? It's exporting just right into here. Hey, I need to get under here then. Oh shoot. Okay, well, you know what we're gonna do is we're gonna make another one of those entangled blocks to access this, because there's too many things. So I guess I'll just have it like over here. That's fine. This is the one. You to here, and then I want this to export on the top. Yes? No, not items. Gases, output on top into this quantum entangloper, which is gonna be on private, which is gonna be on hydrogen chloride. So you should be getting that because it's on export. I don't know why it's not. Maybe you get to pipe it out. So pressurized tube, you, slide config, gases probably need to be on input on the bottom. You should be getting hydrogen chloride. Why you know worky? Oh, there we go. Now you're getting hydrogen chloride. So then what I want to do is grab another quantum entangloporter. Want to head over here, and then I guess I'll just have it right here. More pressurized tubes. This one on gases is going to be output on all of them. Why is this not connecting? It needs to be on hydrogen chloride set. So you're gonna be getting hydrogen chloride. And if I grab the other injecting chamber, you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set this all up, and then I'll probably just show a little montage of it, and then I'll be back. Just realized we also actually need to get oxygen. So oxygen, where is that being made? I know it's being made somewhere. It's being made right here. Okay, well, I want to do this on a new network called Oxygen. This is gonna be gases, input everywhere. Yes, so you should be getting oxygen now. This is getting crazy, by the way. Okay, so you here, I need some more pressurized tubes, but also none. Set this so they don't connect. Pressurized tubes. Did I never teach that to my system? Go ahead and teach my system to autocraft these things. All right, back over here. I should have those pressurized tubes. Yes. So I want these to connect here. This can be on gases, output on all. Set this to oxygen. So now these should be getting oxygen. Perfect. These just need power now. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going and just setting this up, and I'll be back when it's done. Crushing factory down. Enriching factory done. So boom, technically this should be working. What I am gonna do now is go ahead and grab exporter. Yes, and I'm going to grab, or I'm gonna do now actually, is remove iron from this and also gold. So I should have an extra chest laying around somewhere. Can I go and upgrade this to diamond chest, please, and thank you? I'm going to do just a quick little this right here, and then I want iron ore, so this is going to be normal iron ore, deep slate iron ore, then also gold ore and deep slate gold ore with some speed and stack upgrades. So boom, that's all gonna go into here. Now all I super need to do is kind of speed and energy upgrade all of these, which I think I have some in here. So boom, boom, boom. Just gonna go and upgrade all these real quick. All right, so these should all be done now. Is this not on eject? So boom, this should make all the iron. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna get logistical sorters. Oh, I should have thought about this. I need this cable to kind of move. Yeah, that's fine. And that should have also just made all that iron, by the way. Yes, it did. So the logistical sorter here. This one can be on new filter tag. We can just do forge or / gold. So it should take all the gold ore and put it on this side. So if I grab some logistical transporter doohickeys from here, go and craft me another stack of those, please, system. Do this, and then this should be input on top. So if I had any gold ore right now, that would automatically go into here. And then I want to do the same thing over here, but for iron. And then those logistical transporters should be done. So iron's going to go on this side, gold will go on this side, and those will both process. And then we can put these just into one ender chest. How do I like that? I think I like that idea. So that will go into here. Boom. Go ahead, do this, and this should start backlogging. I don't know why it's not making hydrogen chloride right now. It's making oxygen, but not hydrogen chloride. That's probably why it's not making hydrogen chloride, actually. It's because it's making oxygen. Let me check on that real quick. We're also out of gunpowder, like, completely. Yeah, actually, I think that's our backlog at the moment. We're once again out of brine, but how? Okay, so I'm pretty sure our brine is definitely our holdup now. I'm not too sure how to fix that, but I think what I'm actually gonna do is expand it a little bit, or I could just make a whole other one. Let me think about this for a sec. All right, so cool, boom, set you back to 2000, so you should be getting heats. Oh, that's making lithium. Why are you making lithium? That is not what I want. Okay, so I want to mechanical pipe water into here, so now you should be making brine. It should be heating up a whole bunch too. And so this is now making 600, and then this should also be making around 600 here pretty soon in a minute. But hopefully now I'm making enough brine to actually keep up with this down here, or at least enough chlorine. I still don't think we are, but I think we are making a bit of an up on the brine, so actually this is good. Now our main issue is just gunpowder for the sulfuric acid, which we're probably going to have to leave that overnight. Do I actually have that area chunk loaded? That's what I want to know. Creeper farm, are you chunk loaded? Because I do need you to be chunk loaded. Of course it's in 4 chunks. You have got to be kidding. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go and load these 2, because wow. I mean, I could not have chose a worse spot for this. That's actually crazy. But whatever. I'm just gonna go and load these 2, because this has the spawner and also the crusher, so that should be fine. And then are these full? Hey, turn you off for a sec. Are you full? Yes, you are full again. Oh, it actually says I have some gunpowder. Why? It should be exporting. Are you exporting? Oh, wait a minute. So this is full, where backlog is chlorine still. Why is it not making chlorine? This is due for some investigation. Where is all the chlorine going? So there's chlorine in here, there's hydrogen chloride in here. But seriously, why do I feel like it's just not making any chlorine? Interesting. This is making nothing right now. I've turned off the gas output. Okay, no, it is. It is making hydrogen chloride. Okay. Is this just too fast for it? It might be way too fast for it, then. Now it's working. Interesting. That was weird. I guess this was way too fast for it, but now it's fine. You're still making a stupid amount of brine. You're still making chlorine. Did this just need a reset? I'm not quite sure what was happening, but it seems to be doing just fine now. Interesting. Okay, well, that seems to be fixed. So now we are making enough, hopefully, of the sulfuric acid to start quintupling our ores. So why don't I go ahead and turn on our quarry? So I should see that all coming through if I had an ender pouch on me. Yes, okay, we are actually getting ores at the moment. So now, if I head over to the ore production facility, do I actually see these running? Yes! Yes, the iron, it's running. It is actually running right now. Cool, awesome. That's what I like to see. That's perfect. Cool beans. And then whenever we get gold, that's going to go into here too, and that should just all be exporting right into here. And I should also see a whole bunch of ores coming in through here as well, which I don't super care if this gets backlogged or not. What really matters is that the iron and gold goes through. That is pretty sweet, I will say. I like that a lot. Check that out. Look at that. Just a big whole bunch of automation going on here, and then there's a whole bunch over here going on as well. I mean, honestly, I don't know what I should use for the thumbnail. This monstrosity or the other monstrosity? I mean, this is a monstrosity, which, speaking of which, I need to cover up the floor here. I mean, look at this thing. You look at this thing and you're like, wow, he really needs to clean up his area. Yes, I know I do. But that does bring me to the question of, are we making enough power? I'm gonna say yes, seeing as this did turn off and it's turning back on, we are actually making enough power. Otherwise this would just be, when this is permanently on, that means we're not making enough power. But it looks like we're almost using too much of our power, which we can actually check. Can I check how much power we're actually using? I don't know which one this is. I'm going to assume, I don't know. This is either all that automation stuff we set up. I think this is our ore processing. I'm not super sure. But it does look like we are, yeah, making enough RF. That's 91,000. Wow. That's kind of crazy. But yeah, no, we do look all right. Power-wise, we do seem to be making enough to sustain that, which is very good. That's what I was super worried about, was are we actually going to be making enough power? But it looks like we are going to be fine. Alright, well, unfortunately, that is all the time I had for today, and I know I've been promising y'all a longer episode, and I'm actually going to save that longer episode for the All the Mods 8 series if this episode wasn't too long. I'm not quite sure. I don't usually know until I'm done editing them. But yes, expect the next All the Mods 8 video to be a little longer than usual as compensation for me skipping a few days. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If y'all enjoyed, please hit the like button. If you want to see more of me, hit the subscribe button. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for even more Modern Minecraft. Later!